Hello, everybody. This is your friendly reminder that you do not have to watch this YouTube video. You can turn it off, go to another video, close that tab, close that app. No one's forcing you to watch this. Um, and you can turn away now. This video is for the followers, potential customers of Fire Mecca LLC, to show what they have done and that they keep lying. So, um, the owner of Fire Mecca went on their Fire Mecca Twitch page, live stream, and ended up making gun threats and assaulting a guy that was a former Fire Mecca affiliate. And I will post a link to the whole Twitch stream you can see here. And basically, there's going to be kind of going into this a little bit. Um, and this video will be broken up into some parts and blah, blah, blah. But um, the thing is, they keep going online and lying to all their followers. And the entire part of the Fire Mecca insinuating that they're in danger is based on lies, and then has their friend who they go on here at the start of the video and say, hey, friend, who I DM'd you, I messaged you the link to this guy's profile so you can see what's going on. And then that friend comes up in the chat, and when the owner of Fire Mecca makes false accusations and starts to say in the chat, well, I just went on a 60,000 person Facebook group, Sis Is This Your Man Arizona edition, and I wasn't doing anything wrong or anything. I was just posting something about a cat. That was all false. And they just keep lying and lying to their followers. So I'll post the full link in the description to that. And then once they convince their friends that they're in danger, the friend suggests that they have firearms. They want this guy to know that their friend has weapons and he better stay away because people around them carry guns and the guy better stay away. And then the owner of Fire Mecca says, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Out and what I've been posting about all day, and you can tell me what you think.
Sorry about the audio, but working on some audio stuff here. But go ahead, go watch the full thing. Well, the thing is, they keep spreading lies to all of their followers, and this done on the Fire Mecca Twitch channel, and there are other victims that have I've had contact with another victim who then confirmed that there were other victims, and they go online and are going after more people. We already covered the guy from Denver that they went after. We already covered the guy from that she's like looking for an ex that moved to another state, and it's just like going after these people, and that's what we're showing. But we're going to go into a bunch of they won't stop lying to all of the the people in their life, and the Are We Dating the Same Guy group. Um, their the original post that they made about the former Fire Mecca affiliate is still up for some reason. Not really sure. Um, Here they're talking about on the stream that they were they had insinuated that the guy had something to do with a girl going missing or being in danger after sending this person who this woman who is not even their Facebook friend sent a message which went into their spam folder, and um, you know the owner of Fire Mecca just didn't hear back from them in something like 24 hours, and then came to the conclusion that the woman must be in danger or something. Absolutely crazy. Um, and remember, the guy that she went after um, had uh, not seen the owner of Fire Mecca in months, at least over 3 months, had no contact for 3 months, uh, unfriended them on Facebook. And then they say right in the video that they just woke up one day, realized they had unfriended them on Facebook after 3 months, and decided to go and post all these lies about them online in the Are We Dating the Same Guy group, and then continue to spew more lies. Up here in the video is the part about the gun threats, which she ends up basically laughing at. She reads the firearm comments, and
This basement says, "Dear creepy dude, check yourself. We're in an open carry state. You're not."
so she laughs and grins and looks back at her employee for some kind of validation, like that's okay to say, right? And then goes on. She reads another comment about this guy better stay away because people that care about her have guns, and she says, "Yeah, that's what I'm saying." Um, so, um, and we've got the messages, the Instagram post where she goes online referencing this guy that lives in Denver and says, "Hey, if any of the friends of this guy, you better check on him," um, insinuating that something might, maybe she did something to that guy, and her friends better check on him. Were there also some kind of gun threats made or something? We don't know. Um, but since then, she's used the same language going after other people. And so, we checked that Are We Dating the Same Guy group, and she's still going in there. And more so, has still not taken down the original post. So we'll be looking and going over that stuff. So the group is Sis Is This Your Man, a Z edition, and the owner of Fire Mecca is now a rising contributor, getting a star badge, rising star in the group with 1,037 points now. So still going in the group. The irony is that they, and then we got text messages here that they went in, the owner of Fire Mecca went in and posted a bunch of lies, and then they're going in reading other posts like as if thinking those are true. This is the text message from the contact saying that she's emoji reacted to 3 of the comments on this thread this guy posted up in there, and a lot of these guys, they don't even know that they're posted. They list name, age, where they live, and then down in the comments, a lot of times they'll give person's full name, a lot of times where they work, other ways to find them, other identifying information, and then just spewed with a bunch of lies, no way for these people to defend themselves, and a lot of times they don't even know that they're in there. And so the owner of Fire Mecca emoji reacted to some of at least 3 of the comments in this thread. So they're going back in there, and this is where they posted that they're looking for information on their ex that moved out of state. And this is one of the other things that they do using the Burning Man name, Burners Without Borders Arizona. It's a philanthropy, and their business partner Jill comes up and defends this behavior. And these are basically the 2 main people running this philanthropy out there. And so I said before that Jill is seemingly to be an assault apologist. Now, I am hoping that, like, Jill needs to understand that they've been lied to. Jill, you've been lied to. This is where Jill comes up in reference to the threats, saying that the owner of Fire Mecca, Corinne, has legit reasons for this, saying she's my business partner. What are those legit reasons? We've never heard any or seen any. And Jill, you've been lied to, you've been deceived, and this is really not a good look for the philanthropy that you're doing. Now, I'm willing to give the idea that Jill could walk these statements back and say, hey, I made a mistake and things like that. The owner of Fire Mecca going online, talking about how they, in displaying that they're involved in security. They say that they have experience with law enforcement and this criminology degree and stuff like that. Talk about why a person would try to flaunt all these types of titles around, but basically this type of thing is to get people to trust them more. One of the people that came forward with some information saying they're known in the community, and the owner of Fire Mecca causes problems, listing this person may end up coming more forward, but let me know there's other people, other victims that have been affected: Rue, Caleb, Sam, and Lionessa, and others. And whether or not those people end up coming forward too. But when this happened to the guy that the owner of Fire Mecca posted a bunch of lies about in the 60,000 person Facebook group, it became clear at that time that he was not the only victim. And I have all the text messages with the owner of Fire Mecca spreading rumors about other people almost from the time that the communication started. And this is just what they tend to do, is badmouth people behind their back. And you'll notice there is a really big difference and discrepancy between what they do privately and what they the the view that they want other people to have of them in public. And we're going to go over some of that and mostly how they continue to lie to all of their followers and what the effect of that is. Um, so we'll go into some details here. Um, Easy to find hashtag Fire Mecca online. We've got this dark art page that um, seems to also be associated. So see if anything else comes up on dark art. Um, these public posts about Fire Mecca. And so one ended up happening. This is the type of person that this is. Sorry about the audio.
Use my ammo can. It's the one with the fun stickers. Like, go fuck yourself.
And this person is, in the community, and that's the type of attitude they have, and they write online, multiple places, to go F off. When anybody, friend of mine asked them for any evidence whatsoever of all the false allegations that they made, they just responded with, I owe you no evidence for anything that I've said, and basically, if you don't support me, kindly F off. That's the type of person when you actually ask for like any transparency. So, what the continual lies that are going on. So, they went online. So they were removed from their BlackRock Ranger position, and they went online, lying to their 2.9 thousand followers, that they are writing to resign from their position, which is a lie. They were dismissed. They were removed from their BlackRock Ranger position. But rather than being honest or just not saying anything at all, or taking any sort of accountability, the owner of Fire Mecca wants to change the narrative and tell a story, a false story, that they're actually resigning from their position. And so we have the emails, and they're going to say, I'm going to share, what led me to resigning, which is false. And what they're doing here is they're trying to garner a bunch of sympathy from all of their followers who they're not aware that they're being lied to. And this is to basically have this public persona that they're this victim, and they are unable to take any accountability for what